YouTube, what's up? First ride on the Grom with the new Zeus Armor cage and sub cage. Woo! Just cruising, man. I just got it on this morning. It's kind of a pain in the ass, a few areas, but you know, no biggie. We overcame the obstacles. So I'm just gonna cruise around, go show some of my friends real quick. Maybe do some stunts, maybe not. Tell him, watch out, man. He sees that Grom with the cage, he's thinking, oh, stunt king! Soon enough. Give me some time to practice, but I'll be posting videos of a bunch of crazy shit one of these days. Just got it though. Let me get some time behind the wheel. Whoa! Yeah, I'm wanting to cut off into here and just cruise on this new road right here, bust some wheelies and stuff, but I'm gonna have to do that on a Sunday or something when there's no employees on deck trying to get me in trouble. Oh, it looks so perfect for a supermoto though, for real. Like, just cruise on the newly developed road over here. You're not gonna hurt nothing. It might make some people mad for no reason at all, other than you're on a dirt bike fucking around, but you can't get mad at a Grom. They see a Grom over there, like, oh, that's cute, little kid's got his little 125 out. He's safer over there. Gotta check these text messages people are sending me. Okay. That's a lot less work than I did. Damn, I can go forever. Da 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 da. If I hit something, you're really not a balance point. Nice. My buddy Harrison, he's saying that's a lot less work than I did, because the bolt that goes through here, like the stock bolt that is right here and right here, you have to like loosen the nut on the one side. He stripped 2 sockets trying to get it off, and then got a good socket and stripped the bolt and had to Dremel it. I myself am going to make this light, even though the yellow arrow went away. I myself used his badass socket that he bought for it and stripped mine also. Like, first try. And I mean, we put some WD-40 on it and whatnot, you know. I should have done like WD-40 or liquid wrench the night before, and I already knew that. But I was like, he got the good socket, let's just give it a try. Don't even waste your time, because you're going to have to get the Dremel like we did. And you have to Dremel off like the side of the bolt to loosen it up, and it's more time consuming. You're going to think, oh shit, I messed my bike up. No, you're good. The sub cage is pretty straightforward. I've got the MNNTHBX fender eliminator, which has like a metal plate under the fender, so it didn't complicate things, but it just makes it different for me than it would for most people who probably have a stock fender on it when they put the cage on, or maybe they have a different fender eliminator. But it was pretty easy. I also got the frame braces, the metal frame brace like bars that go in your like frame, their subframe back here under the seat. So a little reassurance, peace of mind that when you're like popping a wheelie up on the back, you don't bend the subframe. Not like I mean, I weigh like 150, but I'm sure some bigger guys probably fuck some shit up. The cage doesn't feel as heavy on mine as it did on Harrison's. When I hopped on Harrison's, it's probably because I knew what to expect now. He let me ride his because he installed his a week or so before I did mine, right? So he let me hop on his, and I was like, holy shit, I don't even know if I can wheelie this thing anymore. The total package weight was 23 pounds from Zeus Armor, so that's probably including, yeah, that's including everything. Except the instruction manual, which they don't send you. Garbage. They don't send it to you. It's like, it's still, they're like, oh, it's simple, bolt and go. My buddy sent him an email saying, hey, is there instructions that was missing? They're like, no, it's straightforward, just bolt and go, easy. And so, it took him like 2 days to get it installed. He had to work and everything. It's like he wasn't allowing the whole day for working on the Grom, but you know, he's thinking he could get it done in a couple hours, no problem. Well, some things are not as obvious as you think. They include a lot of shit with it. But yeah, just plug and play. Okay. I don't see how a company wouldn't still provide instructions. They didn't with mine either. He just knew what he was doing, so he helped me out. You can figure it out by yourself just like he did. I'm not saying it's impossible to figure out. It's pretty easy. It's just like, okay, well, it'd be nice to know this piece goes here, that piece goes there. Whipping it, whipping it. I wonder if I can try and pop a second gear with it. I mean, of course I can try and pop it, but motherfucker. I've been trying the second gears around 18 to 20 miles an hour, and what I do is I stand up for a second, compress the forks, and I don't sit down as I push down. What I do is I push down. I'm standing up, right? I push down, and then, you know, I do the whole pull the clutch, rev it, and drop after I compress, and I pull back while I'm still kind of standing, and just end up sitting on the back of the seat and full throttle trying to get it to come back up in second gear. So it's hard for me to get it up in the first place, but I was having good luck with it the past week, and now that I've got this cage, it's going to add about, let's call it 15 pounds to the front of the bike, well, to the middle of the bike. It's going to make it that much harder, but I mean, I guess I've got an additional 7 pounds on the back now too, or whatever the sub cage weighs. So I got mine powder coated white. I don't remember what the rates were. I think it's like an extra $30 to get it powder coated or something. You can get like white or green or blue or red or some shit, I don't know. I had the red bike at that time, and I was going to put this on the red bike, and I've got white gear and everything, so I was like, yeah, let me go with white. And so now we've got it on the yellow one, and I'm like, shit, I would have went with like lime green or something stupid. I would have asked for a one-off color or something if I thought I was going to put it on the yellow one, just because yellow and green, or yellow and some crazy ass color looks more like a, just want it to stand out. I'm going to cut this clip though. My drifter's been acting up when it, like, I think it's probably, it cuts out whenever it takes longer than a 30-minute clip or something stupid, man. It just froze up on me the other day, and I lost a lot of good footage, so I don't want that to happen again. I'm going to cut this clip and end this video right here, guys, and then hop back on the street. I just got stuck in this line of traffic back here, and it appears that there's an 18-wheeler that doesn't know how to drive or something, and he's like going over the curb right here. Crazy. The officer, oh my god. I want to get a good view for you guys. I have a cage on this thing now, it's kind of wider than it used to be. Frisco PD on scene, y'all. 18-wheeler stuck. Oh my god. Tell me he's not telling him to just hop the curb and go down Legacy that way. Oh, hell yeah. Y'all gotta get a closer look. Watch the officer hop in. He's licensed for a big rig. The officer's probably like, get the fuck back in there and let these people go. I think that's what he said. Oh man, poor guy, he's embarrassed. Well, if you can't drive, you can't drive. And I know she'll be the death of me. At least we'll both be known. Lights green! Lights green! Yes! I made the threshold. Watch out for Mustangs with blue wheels and a number 7 on it. This thing does feel like it has more power than the MNNTHBX though, for real. And the MNNTHBX one didn't run as good. I mentioned it in another video. It was running lean. MNNTHBX was like, yeah, they do that from the factory. What are you doing? Pay attention. Okay, these guys are gonna try and turn. Let's just go from the south side real quick. Oh, motorcycle. Ah, oh, shit, I should have, Shawshank Redemption. Should have went that way.
You were texting me this, I was like trying to get out the door. Like I got out of the shower and like I texted you.
I actually did this, look. I sat on one side the whole time. On that side though, right? Yeah. I sat on one side the whole time. And I even like, I zip tied this thing over. So it wasn't like in my way, this hose right here.
Yeah, I got some rubber off that.
So literally I was just like this the whole time. I went over there and tried to loosen it. This one started spinning too, so I'm like, okay, it's kind of loose, whatever. So I put like, this is a 14, and I'm pretty sure this is 2, but I was able to get a 15 on it, probably because it was hot. And then, dude, it just loosened up.
I guess it was like,
Yeah.
I might have it in my backpack, but it was down to like the size of a washer.
Yeah.
White looks good.
Woot woot. So I don't even know if we need to waste time like tightening that up. Remember those bolts were loose?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they don't feel loose. Those two are really tight. It's just these ones were kind of tight. Red Bull, Red Bull, Red Bull, stunt for Red Bull, stunt for Red Bull.